Impact of climate change on human rights. Climate change is currently a problem that is being faced by countries. As the heat up, bring it with more drought, famines, and extreme weather events, many people lack access to basic human needs. This is human rights issue, perhaps the largest in human history. If we continue to impact greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, we are not only damaging ecosystem and pushing species toward extinction, but indirectly violating human rights. So, what their impact on humans? Climate change is that currently happening in several countries. One of which is global warming. This is happening gradually but has a very large impact on human life, including long drought will cause water sources to dry up. Wetted plants will cause livestock diet and cause people livelihood to be lost. So, what their impact on humans?
Hurricanes, flood, and landslides increased by 46% between 2000 and 2018. This resulted in more than a million deaths as well as $1 trillion in economic damage. We are already seeing this impact happening around the world. While predictions are growing worse than the longer-term impact cause people to lose their homes, and family members spread in search of a new job to support other families. As Raffles explained, one of the climate change currently occurring in several countries is global warming. This occurs due to change in the average temperature of the atmosphere that continuously occur due to the erosion of the protective atmosphere of the atmosphere to the greenhouse effect. The effects of extreme weather events are more common in warming world, leading to death, property and crop damage, and limited access to food, water, shelter, healthcare, and education, as described by the United Nations Environment Programme. In a report, Climate Change and Human Rights 2015, another impact mentioned that climate affects migration around the world is a triggered conflict over scarce resources and destroy food and homes.
What what are some examples of our effect by this problem?
Some examples of countries that are affected by climate change include India, Bangladesh, and especially people who depend on forest research for their life. The result of the study indicate that climate change is still not a familiar concept to respondents of the two indigenous peoples. Another example is in Indonesia, which is carried out on tobacco farmers. The result of the study indicate that there is still a lack of knowledge and information obtained by farmers about climate change and the adaptive steps the farmers must take to anticipate it. Another example is the people in the Marshall Islands. They experience floods and storms that destroy their homes and livelihoods. The heatwave that occurred in 2021 in North America and the worst impact of global warming also occurred in the Jacobadat area, Pakistan, which experienced an increase in temperature so that the temperature there reached 52 degrees Celsius.
Who is affected?
Climate change that happening and continues to take place has a book impact on an element of society unless the government back action. Community the considered not to understand the impact of climate change, but the impact will be most prominent in certain groups, namely group of people who depend on natural conditions such as fishermen and farmers who rely on natural resources and the local climates. This impact caused people who live food as farmers or fishermen to need autonomous adaptation to change conditions. This is where human rights are questioned. Can these rights always be obtained by everyone? Will human rights themselves have the meaning of basic right of right to humans are born with which inherent in every human being and cannot be confused because they are the gift from the Almighty. However, in some cases, this right is not always true by the community because the changed natural conditions make it difficult for them to get the right to their needs.
Analyze is what is the solution to this problem?
The solution to this problem is that they must understand what is the stake for humanity and the threat to human rights if we continue to delay climate action. Many options lie before us, but the most effective ones are those that reduce greenhouse gas emissions as quickly as possible. To reduce the problem of drought and global warming, and immediately switch to a clean energy economy. A just and equitable system that does not exploit the lower class but instead explore and enrich society. The government's role is also important on this issue as it's coming to again scale up the ambition. Given the serious nature of the climate crisis and the urgent need for scale up, namely mitigation effort.
Okay, that's impact of climate change on human rights from Group B. Thank you.